Hey, so listen, I heard you guys. You said that you have been missing seeing me in the kitchen. And so we're going to have the best of all three worlds. We're going to cook it up here. I'm going to post it on YouTube for everybody that's been screaming at me to do it. I'll be able to do my little reels and all that stuff. So welcome to this episode of Cook Yourself Cute, Baby, where cuteness is made inside of the kitchen. So I happen to see this morning, and I just want to see if it's actually going to work. Tonight we're getting ready to do Chicken Parmesan Pop Tarts. Honey, I just had to fall out on that one. Am I the only person that gets this excited about food? I don't know if it's going to work, but you know that's kind of how this goes. I never know if it's going to work, but we are going to try it out. Step into the kitchen. Let's get down to business. Let's get started with what we need. You're going to need some chicken patties. I went to the store and just bought these. It's easier. Sometimes you don't feel like making everything from scratch. I'm just saying. You're going to need some incredible cheese. Hello, somebody. You're going to need some mozzarella cheese, provolone cheese as well. Grab yourself some puff pastries, because what is a Pop-Tart without the puff, without the pastry? Hello. Can you hear what I'm saying? You're also going to need some marinara sauce. And if you remember last week, or not last week, but a couple of days ago, I made my own marinara sauce. And so that is it right there. It's been sitting. The seasoning is great. And some good old Italian seasoning, okay? Or you can use basil if you don't like Italian seasoning. But in case you didn't know, Italian seasoning, there's basil actually already in that. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and bake these chicken patties rather than deep frying them. A little bit healthier. While my chicken is cooling and I allowed it to cook for about 20 minutes, even though the box said 15, we're going to go ahead and get our pastry together. Go ahead and flour your surface. Make sure it is clean, please. Place your chicken there so that you can kind of measure out how much of the pastry that you need. I found that one of the pastry rolls would fit 2 of my chicken patties. And so what I did is I kind of fit them on there and cut them all into squares. Let's start layering. We're going to start with our provolone cheese. Oh, I'm getting excited already. Put a little bit of that marinara sauce on there. Roll it around. Roll it around. Oh my God. I was getting hungry already. Put your patty on top of there. And I don't know why we call it Parmesan, like the chicken Parmesan, because there really isn't a lot of Parmesan cheese that goes into this, but we're just going to go with it. So after putting a little bit of sauce on there, more marinara sauce, I went on ahead and sprinkled some more of the Parmesan cheese. And because I'm a rebel and I love a lot of cheese, I added the mozzarella cheese on top. So remember that your pastry roll is dough. And what that means is that it's pliable. You can pull it. You can make sure that it fits over your entire chicken patty. And yes, honey, that is exactly what you're going to want to do. Pull it, stretch it. You know how we do when those jeans are a little bit too tight, baby. All you got to do is stretch that thing on out to the edge, and it's going to give you what you need. What you want to do is kind of push down all of the sides, all 4 sides. And then what we're going to do is cut the edges off so that we can make it a nice square. Get your favorite fork. It really doesn't have to be a favorite fork. It just needs to be a fork. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the pie edgings on here. What do we call this? Is this pieing the ends? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what this is, but we're going to press our fork into it. Number 1, I just think it makes it look really pretty. And number 2, it makes it pie-like, makes it pastry-like, and it really helps you to hold everything in. Make sure that you crack at least 1 egg. And so we're going to use that egg and we're going to gloss it over the top of that. Go ahead and grab another piece of that provolone cheese. I love provolone. It kind of really doesn't have a taste though, does it? But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Get your Italian seasoning. Some people may only want basil. I just swear by Italian seasoning. Drizzle some of the leftover Parmesan cheese on top. We're going to set our oven to 400 degrees. This is our little Pop-Tart. This is big enough. I really could cut it into 2. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Woo. Okay, so these are actually still hot out of the oven. How pretty is that? They're flaky, but it's still fun to eat. So like, let's say you have kids that don't want to eat things like chicken parmesan and stuff like that, this would be a fun way to do it. It's D-Day. D time. It's D time. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Dip it in my marinara. First reactions. I like. Honey. So I thought it was going to kind of be sweet and savory. It's almost like a biscuit being wrapped around it. It's perfect. At first I was a little bit frightened because they came out so big. But as you can tell, they kind of calm themselves down. Hot. Oh, baby. Hey, let me finish this because this is trying to have a just trying to make its debut into this video. Y'all gotta try this out. Gotta try it out. That cheese though.